the rarest Nintendo Switch games. What up, friends? My name is Stan from RandomTens, and with the Nintendo Switch not even a month old yet, now felt like the perfect time to take a look at some of the rarest and most collectible games for this portable system. Since its release way back in March 2017, the Nintendo Switch has become a staple in virtually every home in the world, and of course, now that the dust has settled, it felt like the perfect time to examine its incredibly deep library of games and shine a spotlight on those that are insanely collectible. So without further ado, grab your Joy-Cons and let's get into the games. If there's one thing that's absolute in this world, it's gotta be that buying a brand new video game system at launch is the smartest thing you can do. Dozens of remarkable games, a vast virtual console, and of course those premium prices really make day one consoles a must own. And of course, the Switch had its own killer app in the form of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Now, many out there assume that it's the Master Edition of this massive launch title that's considered a true rarity, or at the very least speculate that the limited bundle or even the Wii U version will one day be pretty hard to find, but those people are universally wrong. In truth, the rarest version of this game is, surprisingly enough, the standard Switch version. Whether it's due in part to the horrible reviews or lack of word of mouth, this game just never sold well, and as such is considered extremely difficult to find. Today, this standard version can be yours for about $172.36 US for a complete in-box copy, but only if you track down the right sale. So if you're in the mood for this average cooking simulator, make sure you jump on it now, before Nintendo seals it away forever like those equally bad Philips games. Why on earth does Atlus always feel the need to underproduce their games? Seriously, this company has one or more rare games on nearly every popular system, and of course, the Switch is no different. The Switch-exclusive Untitled Atlus project hasn't been released quite yet, but when it does, you can bet that this game will be immediately hard to find. Despite being known primarily for their inventive RPGs, industry rumors point to this particular game actually being a sequel to Madden 2009 for the Xbox 360, and personally, I can't wait to see what this Eastern developer does with the iconic series. If you do manage to find a pre-sale for this game on the black market, it can be yours for around $300 Canadian for a loose version. Of course, the special Jonathan edition will one day sell for even more, but with little to no sales, it's hard to get an exact estimation. Either way, if you love American icon John Madden and have to get your hands on this one, be persistent, get your karma maxed out, and soon this home run of a collectible will be yours. For years now, Nintendo's been teasing North American fans with the promise of a localized Mother 3, and by some miracle, this year they finally made good by releasing Mother 3 Anniversary Edition on the Nintendo Switch. Wait, I'm sorry, it's just been brought to my attention that I was thinking of Just Dance 2017 for the Nintendo Wii, a common mistake. Well, there's always next year, Earthbound fans. For over 30 years, Nintendo's been synonymous with fun and inventive gameplay, and with the success of Super Mario Maker last year, it was the perfect time to take advantage of their storied history in that game's follow-up, Super Nintendo Maker. Take control of either Shigeru Miyamoto or Reggie Fils-Aimé in this exclusive Bulgarian import title as you build a gaming empire unlike any other. Create and design genre-defining franchises, hand out copyright strikes like they're going out of style, and, of course, slowly recover from the company's infamous Wii Music debacle as it slowly seeps into your home life. Of course, diehard collectors know that the real crown jewel of the Switch's library is the legendary Cease and Desist edition of this game, of which there are only 3 5/8 left in existence. Although there's only been one sale of this revered title since its release in 2006, it sold for a whopping 14 new in-box versions of Chrono Trigger, and that was for half of a loose cartridge. At this point, journalists speculate that the remaining units were disguised as ET Atari games and buried somewhere in Gibsonton, Florida, where they'll slumber until we finally get a Pokemon game that encompasses every core region to date. Until that day arrives, however, I guess we'll just have to watch Fresh Prince reruns on the Switch's iconic Netflix app. But as it stands for now, Super Nintendo Maker Cease and Desist Edition is the rarest game ever made for the Nintendo Switch. Well, there you have it. 4 of the most collectible and real Nintendo Switch games ever made. And if I can be real with you guys for a moment, This was an absolute blast making this episode, and I hope me taking a few punches at Nintendo here didn't dissuade you from this channel. I love the company, I love the Nintendo Switch, and I can't wait to see what it offers in the future. This was just more of a satire of all those people constantly asking me for episodes of the Rarest on new systems like the Wii U. Anyways, I'm about to go have 2 wisdom teeth pulled out of my mouth sometime in the next week, so I'm going to be gone for just a little bit, but I promise all you Rarest fans, an episode of the rarest PS2 games ever is releasing sometime in the next week, even while I'm recovering from surgery, so look forward to that, and as I always say, happy hunting, baby rhinos, and happy April Fool's Day, guys. Take care.